Hey everyone, this is Tim from YourSix Studios. Today in this video, I'm going to show you how to improve your graphics and resolution on your PlayStation 5. So I'm going to go up to settings right here and then go to accessibility. And there's some options for your display under here. And we can go on down to where it says color correction. Adjust the colors to help you see things on the screen more clearly. So you can enable a color filter under here. If you do have some sort of like color blindness or something, you can put on one of these filters. Or if you don't, it could help add a little bit more vibrancy to the picture when you're playing a certain game. So just enable it right here, and then you can choose the intensity up and down with this slider. So go through the different color filters on here for red, green, green, red, or blue, yellow, and just see if that pops out certain colors in the game. Then we can back out and we can go on down to where it says high contrast. Adjust the colors of text and backgrounds to improve the clarity of things on the screen. This works only with some features. So you can check mark this and you'll notice your screen is going to get a little bit darker. And there's going to be a wider contrast between the light and the dark colors. Then let's back out here and then go on down to where it says screen and video. Then go to video output, and then you can go to video output information on the top and just get some information about your TV and your setup. So I can back out here, and the first option will be resolution. I'd say just leave it at automatic. Otherwise, you can go to the highest supported resolution. If it's not supported, like 1080i right here, it will say not supported. If you go to it, it will be a black screen or no signal. And then you can also test for a 1440p output, and you will have to close down any application in the background. So just go through this little screen right here just to see if you have 1440p supported, if you want to play that. Then if you have the option, turn on VRR, and this will allow the refresh rate to adjust in real time while using TVs and games that support it. Then if you have the option, turn on 120 Hz output, just in case you play any games that have 120 frames per second as an option in the settings. Turn on ALLM, auto low latency mode, and this will reduce the time it takes to move on your controller to actually have something move on the screen. And when this is turned on, it's going to seem like it's far more responsive playing video games. Then we have 4K video transfer right here. I'll say just leave it at automatic. Unless you're getting some screen flickering or anything like that, you could try -1 or -2. Then we have HDR. Now I would suggest going to on when supported instead of always on. There's some older PlayStation 4 games when you have always on, all the blacks will be completely crushed and the colors will be a little bit off. So just go to on when supported. And then you can adjust HDR, high dynamic range, for your colors right here. Just go through the different range, use the D-pad to go up and down until you can barely see the sun, and then go to the next image. And then do the same thing here. So I can barely see it. And then I'm going to go to OK. And that will adjust your high dynamic range color output. Then we have deep color output right here. Display finer grades of color to use HDR. So just go to automatic right here. And then we have RGB range right here. And I would say just go to automatic. If you're playing on a monitor or like a computer screen, you probably want to have full on. If you are playing on like a TV or something like that, you might want limited. But I'd say just let your PlayStation 5 decide and you should be good. Otherwise, you can go back and forth just in the game and come to the setting and see if you do like one option on or the other. Then let's go to the left and go to screen, and then we can adjust the display area right here. And if we want to shrink the display area, we can go down on the D-pad or make it larger by going up on the D-pad. If you don't do this, you might be seeing like black bars on the side of your screen. Then we have the option to dim screen while inactive. I just set mine to 15 minutes. Then let's back out to the main settings menu and go down to save data and game app settings, and then go on down to where it says game presets and go to the right. And then we have performance mode or resolution mode. Performance mode will target higher frame rates in specific games, and you might have to go into the game option, like for Harry Potter or Modern Warfare. There will be a performance mode option under video. Turn that on for higher frame rates. Then if you want a higher resolution mode, better graphic fidelity, or maybe like ray tracing turned on, go to resolution mode right here, and you'll get 4K at a certain frames per second. Now, personally for me, I would prefer performance mode on. Higher frames per second results in a smoother image. I'm just going to leave mine to game default, and I'm going to decide in specific games if I want 120 Hz or maybe 60 Hz in games. So hopefully this video did indeed help you out. If it did, leave it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below for more tech videos coming up next on YourSix Studios.